50-50 in our household is she pays 100% of that.
Right.
You know what I do? I pay 100% of my life. Because I think I said one time we was in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me, she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. And so my wife was like, that when we moved to LA, I got half on.
Of course he's paying, so why would you ever be stressed? And I'm like, oh no, we split everything and I'm still stressed. And
hello my dears, welcome back to my channel. There's been a lot of rumors about Gabriel Union and Dwyane Wade split, that they've been separated for quite a while now, but they are keeping a united front in public. They go about together, but in reality they are not together, just like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. So guys, it's about time for Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, Gabriel Union and Dwyane Wade. They've been together for 9 years as married, you know. During these 9 years, there've been a lot of ups and downs in their marriage, because this marriage was built on a facade, was built on destroying something so beautiful that Dwyane Wade had with his ex-wife. Because as we all know, I saw this video where Dwyane Wade's ex-wife and his mom and her mom were interviewed, and they said they met. Dwyane Wade and his ex-wife met while they were in 5th grade. They were in 5th grade, guys. So at that time, they were just very good friends, and Dwyane Wade was this good kid. He was so loving, he was respectful, he was a calm guy, and this girl used to take Dwyane Wade to her home. And one day, Dwyane overheard the girl's mom saying that, I will never let a kid stay in the streets. I will never also let a kid go hungry, even when the kid isn't mine. So Dwyane Wade, after overhearing his ex-wife's mother saying that, he went home and packed all his clothes in 2 black trash bags, and he came to his ex-wife's house and stood outside. Guys, this was when he was just in 5th grade. So he was homeless when he was in 5th grade. For some reason, I don't know, maybe I have to dig in on that, but he was homeless. He came there with his stuff in 2 trash bags, and when his ex-wife's mom opened the door, she saw him standing there, a helpless kid, a homeless kid. She took him in without any questions, and from that day she treated him like her son. She provided for him, she provided clothes on his back, food on the table, and shelter over his head, like as if he were her own. And they grew up, and later on he got married to her daughter, and they had kids. You know, this was a humble beginning. This was a woman who took him in when he had nothing. I can just say they picked him from the streets. But he went on to play basketball and he became rich. And when he went on to play basketball, what did he do? He started cheating. He started having multiple women. He started living the life of a basketball player, you know. And all this was happening whilst he was with his wife. Unfortunately for him, he met Gabriel Union on his escapades of toasting women. He met Gabriel Union. And you know what? Gabriel Union also has a history of dating NBA players. Like, she will go only for the best of the best. When she saw Dwyane Wade, she said, this is the man I want, and she stopped there and she got married to Dwyane Wade. Regardless of the fact that Dwyane Wade was married, she was dating him. So she was like the side chick for Dwyane Wade when he was married to his wife. And Dwyane Wade divorced his wife and moved on to be with Gabriel Union. While they were together, they took this woman's child, this woman's child, who was a boy, and they transitioned the boy. They helped him to transition to be a girl. They now dress him like a girl. You know, it wasn't enough that Gabriel Union snatched Dwyane Wade from his wife. She went ahead and encouraged and jointly converted her son to a daughter. This is devastating. This must have been devastating to the mother of this child. And they were living together. But that was not enough because Dwyane Wade was still cheating. He was still cheating. They had a break and he had a baby with one of the ladies on the Basketball Wives cast. And after that, everyone thought that she was going to divorce Dwyane Wade, but no, she stayed there. She stayed by his side and she pretended as if nothing happened. Of course, most of the women who are married to men with money, they never divorce these men. No matter how they treat them, even when they treat them like trash, they will still stick around because of the money. Not because of love, not because of commitment, not because of family, but because of the money. She stuck around, you know. But Dwyane Wade has been having rumors of cheating. He's been cheating. That's his habit. He can't stop, you know. But Gabriel Union has been there. And recently there are rumors that he has cheated again and Gabriel doesn't want to stay there. She packed her things out of his home. Okay, before this cheating, about 3 months ago or less, there were videos circulating of Gabriel Union talking about how she shares she everything at their home with Dwyane Wade is 50-50, you know, which is all wrong because Dwyane Wade has more money, is worth more money than Gabriel Union. So Dwyane was really pissed and he had to clap back. So guys, without much ado, let's take a video. Let's take a look at the video where Gabriel Union is explaining that she never really meant that she was sharing 50-50 with her husband Dwyane Wade. She meant something else. Let's take a look at the video.
Well, the things I try to get a reaction for, and everyone slides right past it. I wasn't even talking about 50-50. I was talking about the stress of being everyone's answer, right? We've talked about this at length over the years, but like when you become the person in your family that has quote unquote made it, whether you're making 30,000 or 30 million or 30 trillion, you become the answer to everyone's problems. And it changes the nature of, is this love conditional on what I am providing? Or do you really love me for me, whether I say no or not?
You know, this got Dwyane Wade really pissed because in this video, she's claiming that when you come from a family where you are the only one who has really made it, you bear so many responsibilities of not just financial, maybe other things, and at some point you want to question whether the love you get, is it love, is it unconditional love, or are you loving the person, are you loving her because of because of what she provides, or you're loving her because of the money, you know. Dwyane Wade was really pissed because he is the one who brings in more money. And for Gabriel Union to go out and make such a statement about being the one who is providing and really doubting whether she's been loved for love or she's been loved for the money that she brings in is really, really despicable and unbelievable.
But that added stress. And I tried to explain that, you know, because most people are like, you're married to a very wealthy person. Of course, he's paying. So why would you ever be stressed? And I'm like, oh, no, we split everything and I'm still stressed. And
we split everything and I'm still stressed. Like, what does she really mean here? Like, what does she really mean? Because how can you split with someone who is really who is more wealthier than you? How can you split? How can you split 50-50? She has to make this make sense because she earns lesser than Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade is the one who brings much of the money. He is wealthy. So why would she, the audacity to make such a statement in public that they split everything 50-50. How?
Part of the reason why we split things is to be the only other person in each of our lives where somebody is meeting us halfway. And that to me was the more profound part, you know, because we're like in every other aspect of our life, we are 100% taking care of somebody else. But in this part of our life, we are meeting each other halfway and being each other's help me in a way that neither of us has ever really known.
This doesn't make any sense. Why does she sound familiar? She kind of sounds like Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett. You know, these celebrities, they always make statements and they try to defend it. They try to sugarcoat it, you know, because we are going to meet each other halfway and try to support each other. Like, what's she talking about? What's she talking about? Because Dwyane Wade is wealthier than her. What's she talking about? What's she really talking about, guys? Let's take a look at Dwyane Wade whilst he talks about this split of everything 50-50. Let's hear his own part of this whole saga.
50-50 in our household is, first of all, let's say I have 20 to 50 responsibilities.
Right.
And my wife have 20 to 50 responsibilities. And when I say that, that means she has a mother, she has her sisters, she has her dad, she has a lot of things that she's responsible for.
Right.
You know what she does?
Right.
She pays 100% of that.
Right.
You know what I do? I pay 100% of my life. When our life come together, my wife is a working actress who spends time away from the family to go work,
do our job.
build.
Right.
We decided together, because I think I said one time when we was in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me, she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. And so my wife was like, that when we moved to LA, I got half on it. You will never say my house again.
Wow.
She said, you can say that in the arena.
He's trying to explain that when his wife talked about 50-50, he reminded her that this is my house and I pay for it. And now he's trying to backtrack from the statement that he made. Really? But at the end of this, she said, if it was in another state, you know, I will get 50-50 of it. So she's talking about the possibility of a divorce, that in the case of a divorce, she's going to get 50-50. The 50-50 is not about her providing now. It means that she's talking about post-divorce, when they were still married. I mean, these two is the same thing we're getting from almost all the celebrities, you know, from Jenny to Jeezy, from Steve Harvey to Marjorie, from Will Smith to Jada Pinkett, and now Dwyane Wade to his wife Gabriel Union. Of course, Gabriel Union is even, like as I said, she was even older than him, but we don't know why he's chasing this woman. We don't know why. And this woman claims that she provides 50-50. You know, she works so hard, she's stressed, she provides 50-50. And Dwyane Wade is saying that no, you don't provide 50-50. She's got her mom, her sisters and all. She provides for them, not for Dwyane Wade and his home. So this 50-50 thing is confusing. And it is despicable. It's unbelievable that she will go out on an interview and talk about this as if she is splitting the bills with Dwyane Wade in his home, whereas this is not the case. And we've seen this from many other women, you know, most of the women who are married to wealthy men, they claim that they split bills and all, but they don't do anything. They don't do that. And this splitting of bills, thinking of 50-50 even while you're in marriage, meaning that you are planning that when you divorce your husband, you're going to get 50% of his wealth. Ooh, come on. Gold digger vibes.